the daily wake up. Visualize your future, behave in ways needed to create your future, execute your new behaviors to fulfill your mission. We are mission chasers. Good morning, gentlemen. This is John Vickers, owner of Explosive Performance Academy and creator of the Courageous Men program. We help men like you become the most elite version of themselves through fitness, faith, family, and finances. And this is the Daily Wake Up. So I remember just a couple of years ago, scrolling through Facebook. This was really before Instagram was all about videos. But scrolling through Facebook and would see like these motivational videos. See like Eric Thomas talk about motivation and all these other people, right? Some people are still here. A lot of those people are now gone or they're doing something else. But I would use these videos as a form of motivation for what I was doing and what I was feeling at that moment. And I thought at the moment it was cool. Like, we're going to hustle, we're going to work our asses off. Hustlers don't sleep, like shit like that. Like, it was cool, right? It was cool to talk about the hustle. It was cool to talk about the motivation. It was cool to hear that deep gravelly voice that is yelling at you and trying to motivate you. It was cool. But at the same time, I'm listening to one of my good friends talk about the hustle and the no sleep part. And he's making more sense than Eric Thomas was making and these other guys were making. He's making sense because I know what a lack of sleep does to the body, right? I just know that. So, I mean, that stuff was cool to listen to. It was cool as a motivator. And as my friend, like I'm supporting my friend, but at the same time, I'm like, man, like, but these guys are getting all this love and you're not getting the love, which I hated for him because first of all, I know how smart he is. I know how much work he's put into everything. And I know how good of a speaker he is. But he wasn't saying things that people wanted to hear. He was saying things about hard work and actually getting the sleep, getting the rest, but not overdoing it because you just can't. You're going to burn out at some point. So the one that's speaking the truth isn't getting the love, where the guy's yelling about, we got to hustle hard, you don't sleep, talking about lions in the jungle. Like, that's cool. I would actually love to meet Eric Thomas. But this is the issue of a lot of men these days. Okay? And I'm not, like I said, I'm not any different than you because I felt the same way after watching these. But many of us try to react off from current emotion. So a motivational video, a video that just moves us to do something, to go and create something in that moment. We're motivated in that moment from that video, from what somebody else said. It's not sustainable. Okay, motivation is short term. Watching a motivational video, like, yeah, it's cool. We can talk about being motivated, but that's not what it's about. Okay, it's not what it's about. Being motivated is only going to last so long. You're only going to be able to get so much done being motivated or watching a motivational video or a motivational speech. They're cool, but they're not moving you forward. They might for a couple minutes, for an hour, for a day. But what about that next day? What about that next day? What about the people that aren't motivated by the other people, the outside sources that have created long-term success, and not just success financially, but within themselves, within their family, within their faith, within all of their relationships. Like, there's a reason behind this. Okay? There's a reason behind this. And it's actually not a crazy reason behind it. It's something that we can all do. The one major differentiator between the person that's working off from motivation and the person that's working off from long-term sustainable consistency is the fact that the person that is working off from long-term consistency has a vision. They have a vision of who they want to be, what they want to do, where they want to be, the life that they truly want to live. They have a vision. They lay out the details for their lives. And there's a few people that I still listen to that talk about this. Okay, like Andy Frisella, First Form, the guy that created 75 Hard, Ryan Stewman, he talks about this all the time. Garrett J. White, like these are some guys that I, from afar, am. They are mentors because of the success that they've been able to build in their lives. They talk about creating a vision, like having a vision. They spend time where they are laying out the lives that they want. Like Ryan Stewman always talks about his wife. He's been married before, but he always talks about his wife being exactly who he had imagined in his vision. He created the energy to attract his wife. Like, when we lay out our vision, when we have the exact details of what we want in our lives, that's when we're going to get it. And what you as a man are feeling on the inside is what you put out on the outside. So everything in your world right now, it could be clutter, it could be financial hardship, it could be health hardship, it could be anything, relationship hardships. Like, what you're putting out, what is going on around your life is because of you on the inside and your vision, or your lack thereof of vision. So for you to be able to create what you say that you want in this world, you have to be able to visualize what it is that you actually want. Like, literally lay down and visualize what it is that you want in your life. And what are you going to do to create that life? Best way to do it is to visualize it, write it down, and then continue to visualize it. Because you're going to put that energy out in this world that is going to start attracting what you have coming. It's going to attract it because you're creating this world within you. This world within you of what you want. So stop relying on the motivational videos to do the shit that you want to do, to do the hard shit. Stop relying on that. Start relying on what's going on the inside of you, creating that vision of what you want in your life. Fitness, faith, family, and finances. What do you want? What do you want? Because where you're currently at, that's what you want on the inside. So you have to start creating your future. You have to create what you actually want. Create it on the inside first. And then things will start to manifest on the outside. That's how we're going to chase your fucking mission. Make sure you go ahead and connect with me. Go in the description. Connect with me through there. Instagram, Facebook. Jump in my private Facebook group. Grab some of my free free guides that I have there. And if you really need some help when it comes to your fitness and creating this life that you want, join the High Performer 16 Intensive. Only got a few spots for this program, and I want to help you. So go ahead, connect with me, and remember to chase your fucking mission. Talk to you tomorrow.